recording, you bozo. You absolute idiot.
Uh,
Anyway,
well, this is great.
dude, look out of my goddamn way, man.
This is a mid spawn. All right. Well, this
Christ,
is the
man.
first. Well, we're attempting
First
to make
word
a
spoke.
podcast.
Yeah, this is not gonna go well, guys. We'll be honest. At least I'll be honest with you guys right now. This is not gonna go well. Things are not gonna go very well.
This
It's
ain't
not
gonna
gonna be
last long.
entertaining. It's not gonna last long. For some reason, I'm breaking down another tree already.
So,
Damn, I think my HUD's bigger than I usually have it.
what do you usually have it at?
I don't know, but I feel like it's just bigger than
I
usual.
usually have mine at GUI scale too.
I think I think I usually have mine on like 2, but I think I have it on 3 right now for some reason. But I can't actually tell. I don't
Alright.
mind it though, it's fine, but I opened this and I was like, Jesus, that's huge.
I'm so used
You
to
know what I'm
modded
saying?
Minecraft.
I
I tried drag clicking all my stuff.
I don't mind modded Minecraft, but honestly I like vanilla more, you know?
It's already
Maybe
turning night.
Oh my god, yeah, because we've just been standing here for so long.
Yep.
Well, that's too bad.
We're
I
fine.
hope you guys don't mind. I'm definitely using Fulbright. Are you?
Yeah. Bro, what are we, poor?
Facts. Oh, I already got coal. It's
Nice.
that good. I know, dude.
Alright.
So, what are our opinions of X-raying?
People who don't know how to play games right.
No, like in Minecraft, just to get diamonds and stuff.
People who are definitely not loved enough.
Damn it, man. That sucks for me. I
Alright.
love X-raying though. Anyway, no, I'm kidding. But like, I just like vanilla Minecraft more though, because
I
it
mean,
just brings me back memories, man, from like a long time ago playing this
well,
shit
it's
with
gotta be
Fulbright.
older Minecraft for me.
Older Minecraft, I feel like just vanilla in general for me though, to be honest.
Well, okay. My deja vu for Minecraft, though, is going back on the old 360 and having that terrible movement, but yet again having the fun experience of relearning how to play the game.
That's
Like,
true,
yeah,
yeah.
I understand the game as it is, but back then the game was a little bit different, I want to say. Like,
I
the.
also personally like
Oh,
going back and looking at old worlds and stuff.
oh yeah, I mean, like, literally, okay. Here's the difference between the 360 version versus PC. 360, you had tutorial, you had all this fun stuff. And this also goes for Xbox. You had
Yeah.
all this, like, accessibility at your disposal. Oh, I think we're next to each other. You have all this accessibility, but at the same time, you also had a bit of fun nostalgia that just waited for you the whole time. Let's,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, that's true though. And the tutorial though, like I sucked at it for some reason. I didn't suck at it. It was fun, but it was kind of annoying. Because you know how you couldn't do anything wrong and then you had to sit there and you would be like spamming something to try and get through it because you accidentally clicked on like, yeah, I need to learn about that.
yeah.
And then you have to sit there just spamming through A and it takes like 5 seconds every time. So annoying, but yet I still really enjoyed the tutorial. Even though I obviously like knew how to play at that point, it was just still fun to play. I don't know why.
Well, I'm talking about, like, and you could still do this on the 360. You can
Yeah.
actually downgrade your version of Minecraft. As long as you don't launch any worlds, you won't corrupt them. But if you downgrade your version of Minecraft, you can go back to the very first tutorial world.
Yeah.
I
I
ha-
really I never even really played on that to be honest. Oh
I
shit.
I have
Iron.
played on every single tutorial world. My personal favorite is the one with the big old castle on it, which
Yeah.
is like 1 point. It was like 2 versions before the aquatic update for console.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the sad thing is, the last update for the 360 was the aquatic update.
Yeah.
And
So
still,
I found some iron.
yeah,
I'm gonna have 6, but I need to mine the last piece. But then I'll give you
I
a
got
iron
6 too.
pickaxe. Oh, okay, cool.
We got a cave near
I was gonna
us.
like actually share, but like oh well.
We got a cave
I don't
near
really
us.
need to. We do. Do we?
Yeah,
I don't know why I said it as if like I already knew that because I didn't. We do.
yeah, it's
That's
around
pretty nice.
here.
Why do you hear like
I hear a
mobs or
spider.
something? Yeah. There you go. That'll do it.
So, Another thing I miss about the old days is, so me and you have been friends for a long time, and
Yeah.
when I would come over to your place, we'd play Minecraft. Oh, I found it. We'd play
Found it.
Minecraft for a long time on your brother's 360. Oh wow,
Yeah.
this is a big cave. We'd
I
play
don't
for
even
a
know.
long.
Oh, found you.
We play for a long time, right? But
Yeah.
we also had like so much stuff we do. Like we created game modes that we'd play with each other on like almost a
Yeah, that
regular
was really
basis.
fun.
And I
Like
mean,
thinking of those and then playing them. I mean, I don't know. Just so
yeah,
fun, really.
it brings me back to a trip of nostalgia again. It's
It
like
really does.
I wish we could go back to those days because like back then we had so much fun. Nowadays, I mean like it's almost the same everything either way. Like yeah, I
Yeah.
get there's new updates, there's newer stuff out. You should be trying this, that, the other. But
Yeah.
like it's definitely not like the older
It's just
days.
not the same, and I don't know if it's just because like life was
Nostalgia.
different then. It's nostalgia, but like I don't know what really causes it because you can go back and play that same stupid game mode that we thought of on that same version, but it's just not the same. And I think it's kind of has to do with like
Well,
how just
that
our lives are at this point. You know?
that and we both got a lot better at Minecraft.
Yeah, we both really sucked at Minecraft. That is true. You remember the
Just
one time I was like, I don't even know how old. I was really young, and my mom walked in as we were in a ravine, and I almost walked into the lava, and I just yelled that shit, and she just like stared at me for
oh,
like
oh
30
yeah.
seconds, like, what the hell did you just say?
Bro, she don't even care anymore. That's the funny part. It's like
That is kind of funny though.
I feel like our parents have definitely come to terms. I mean, my mother every now and then she'll probably hear me slip one out, but like she's like, as long as you don't say it around me, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I don't really say it around my mom either. I mean, I kind of do sometimes, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's all in the figure of speech.
Yeah, it's like, and that's just the thing. A lot of people perceive cuss words a lot differently because, like, someone will say, like, fuck you, man, and they'll just not actually mean it like that, and then they'll take it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, they'll just mean it as, like, nah, you're kidding, or whatever they're trying to mean it as, and the other person just won't understand that. So, I think that's part of the reason that it's not really, like, socially acceptable to say, like, in front of other people or something, or in, like, public, because some people think of them differently than others, or take ones more offensive.
yeah.
Where is our way out of here? Because I need food.
Yeah, I was about to say I have half hunger. It's up there.
I've got more than half, but we should just, like, make a cobblestone staircase. Well, as I said that, you just made one.
Okay, let's talk about this. No, wait, no. There you go. So let's
Okay, I'll just
let's
go
address
get us
this real
some
quick.
food. I'll be right back.
All right, thank you. Let's
Yeah,
address this real quick. Minecraft has definitely gotten more depressing.
How
So,
so?
if you think about it, ever since we started playing this game, we all have that, like, we all know practically all the ambient sounds. That's a lot of zombies. We all know the ambient sounds, like all this, like discs, and sometimes how there's those jingles that play in the background.
Or, like, cave sounds from a long time ago. Those were cool, but kind of scary at the same time.
Yeah. Nowadays, they just sound very depressing.
They do. I don't know why, but I feel like the music of,
Yeah,
like, the OG music
that
brings back most nostalgia to
and
me.
it's bad because I don't even know if you could listen to that music anymore. I actually don't remember if you can because
I don't
it's
know.
been that long since the last time I've heard it. I don't even think it's in the game anymore.
It's not in the game. I think you can find it somewhere out there, but I don't know
Well,
where
you can
that
find it
is.
on Spotify.
Spotify, probably, yeah. But I just haven't listened to it in forever either. So, let's say I had to kill a sea turtle. Would they drop me food,
No,
or...
no.
Damn. That's an L. I only have one piece of raw mutton right now, and I'm running around wasting my health with it. Oh, you know what I could do, I guess?
I'm just
Could
using
go
rotten flesh.
fish. Okay.
Yep,
That sucks for you, man.
that's
I'm
because I'm
about
determined.
to be feasting on a bunch of salmon. I think these are salmon? Yeah.
I'm so used to playing modded.
I understand that.
Yeah, I'm so used to
Feel that.
like I'm so used to playing modded to like I keep feeling I'm playing RL craft, but I'm not.
It has been quite a while since I've had just like a pure survival world though, so
I mean, it's a good change for me, honestly. I needed this.
yeah. It's just been so long for me. It's so fun though. I know the last time I had one I was doing like really good, but you know,
Consequences.
I
The White
stopped
House
playing on
got
it.
involved.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
I
gonna say
found something nice.
you found something nice. Did you find some diamonds? Hmm.
Mm.
I can't tell if you I can't tell if you find diamonds or not. I'm not sure. Did you
Uh,
find diamonds?
no. I found something blue and
No?
shiny.
Something blue and shiny. Well, it says right here that you made the achievement diamonds by acquiring a diamond. Does that have anything to do with, like, the shiny blue
No,
thing, or...
no.
No? No? You sure?
Must be the diamond's cousin.
Good point. Such a good
There
point.
are
How did
like
I not
8
even think of
creepers
that?
down here. Why are there so many zombies?
Just kill him. Some people just don't even think about stuff. You're a big boy. You have diamonds now. Just make something out of diamonds to kill him with.
I can literally make a diamond sword right now.
Do it. Yeah,
Don't
that really
tempt.
sucked. I would honestly just wait so you can get one more diamond, though.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I've
what I
got a
usually do.
question. Are we speedrunning this, or are we going vanity? Obviously, we're not actually gonna, like, speedrun it. It's already been 11 minutes.
Yeah.
But, like, are we gonna speedrun it, or go for, like, vanity, build a nice house, find nice locations, find a village, take it slow, then go to the nether, you know?
I think
Just,
vanity would be a nice change for me.
that's a good idea. I'm down for that, for sure.
Well, the
So,
thing
I think
is,
we get
like,
the
I
diamonds.
play.
I think... Okay.
Okay, so for me, vanity is a nice change for me because, one, I have played so much modded Minecraft and I've been trying to find new ways of, like, speedrunning certain mods, like RL Craft.
Yeah.
It's not even funny how many
Yeah.
failed, like, speedrun attempts I have on RL Craft. And
Yeah.
playing normal Minecraft and getting refreshed to what the game is actually like is definitely a good situation for me because it's actually making me think more and more of what I could and couldn't do.
Yeah. Where are you? Are you down? Or are
Yeah,
you up? Are you
I'm
at
I'm
this level?
I'm at the cave. I'm in the caves.
Oh, well, thank you.
I am
I'm in the caves too. I'm
lost in
looking
the
for you, though.
sauce.
Holy cow, that's steep.
Yep, that's where I was. I could head back there.
I assume you have enough iron now that you don't even need to mine iron.
I could mine some more so I could get full iron.
Oh, I don't even have a single piece on because I just went up to get us some salmon. Salmon.
Salmon.
Salmon, yeah.
Salmon.
Salmon.
Salmon. I heard
Salmon,
that.
yeah. Oh, you heard that? Okay, cool. Then you're close.
Yep.
It's pronounced salmon.
Salmon.
Salmon. Yeah.
Salmon.
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 Semen.
Yes.
No. Okay, this game. No.
Wait a second.
Wow.
Salmon. Yeah.
Prostate
I agree.
exam.
Salmon. Damn, bro, that sucks. When do you have yours?
I don't know. Your mother called.
20 years. 30 years from
Might
now.
might have to cancel.
Yeah. Oh, God.
So, okay.
Oh, my God. Yes, just hit a vat.
I just had a decent vein.
Nice. Gotta have enough for full diamond and a blast furnace. I'm a blast furnace
Full
type
diamond.
of guy. No
I
shit, dude. That's definitely what I said.
You said full diamond.
I know I did.
My mind is dead now.
I apologize for making your mind dead.
I think my brain just committed suicide.
Why don't I just hold on. I can do
Get
this
some
better.
dead salmon.
Yeah, exactly. Salmon. See, now you know how to say it. You're welcome
Salmon.
for teaching you. Salmon. Yeah.
Salmon.
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 I agree, it's salmon.
It's salmon.
Mm, try again.
Salmon.
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 Oh, wait. I just realized that I have to do more. I've got a... 1, 2, 3... There we go. Alright, hold on, everybody. We're holding up everything just so we can get a blast furnace, and somehow it'll still make everything go faster. Even though I'm holding time, you know, making... You know. Anyway. Salmon. But, anyway. What else were we talking about? Just, like, 4 minutes ago. Oh, we gotta take vanity. Okay.
Yeah, we're taking the vanity route.
You want to find, like, a village? Make our house, like, a village house, or...
I mean, that would be preferable.
Okay. That way we can also do, like, trades and stuff with the villagers and, like, breed them and make
Kid,
them our slaves, basically, and stuff like that.
Is this a bad time to say? It's been a fat minute since I built something, and odds are my building is going to be majorly worse than the last time you've ever seen it.
Well, it's been a while since I built something, and mine... Oh, why did I just put coal around the top? I'm actually stupid. It's been a while since I built something, and mine's also... Well, I would say mine's also gonna suck because of that, but
Well,
I'll just
here's
be
the
straight
thing.
up honest. Mine always suck.
In RL Craft, you'll learn real fast not to waste time building a house.
Well, now you get to not do that.
Well,
Unless you want to do that. You
nope.
want to not waste time? Exactly. So we're building a house. After we've got full iron, couple diamonds, maybe diamond picks, we'll go out, we'll find us a village. How's that sound?
I mean, mediocre.
Mediocre? That sounds perfect. God, man. You know what else? I know you used to play a lot more, like, Black Ops and stuff than me. But, like, does playing those games or, like, thinking about those games, talking about them, bring you nostalgia from playing those, or...
Like, they do, but Black Ops 3 for me, it's like, it doesn't bring me as much nostalgia as many other games.
Black Ops 3, but, like, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1.
Oh, those, yeah. Black Ops
Yeah.
1 brings me the most nostalgia because that was my first Black Ops I've ever played.
Yeah.
Well, it was... Well, technically, it was the first Black Ops made before World at War got crowned the official first Black Ops game.
Yeah. So, like, what's the most nostalgic game for you from, like, your childhood and stuff?
I'd have to say Black Ops 1.
Black Ops 1. Yeah.
How have these zombies not been dropping flesh?
What was the... Oh, do you need... Where are you? I brought salmon down for you.
Remember where
Find me,
that...
I'll give you 3 pieces. Nope. I'm doing stuff right now. I'm in the middle of something.
That's a baby zombie. That's a baby zombie. I have 2.5 hearts left. I don't need to be messing with a baby
Got
zombie.
this. I believe in you. Just run away.
I'm sitting in water.
Okay.
Oh.
Full iron.
How did the child drop more rotten flesh than the actual full zombie?
I don't know. So, yeah, Black Ops 1 for you. What are some other... I don't remember playing it very much, but I also remember playing Halo Reach a bit.
Halo, okay. This is gonna be a little controversial with certain people. I didn't play Halo as much as other people.
What?
I liked it, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, no,
But
I know.
I didn't play it to the point where I enjoyed it like other people. Like the average consumer.
So, like, the thing with me, though, is I only played it because my brothers played it. Right?
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it, but the thing is, I really don't remember playing it that much. I remember the super long weapon in Halo Reach.
Trying to think.
I don't even know.
I'm trying to think of
Like
it.
something blue. It's literally on the cover of the game, but, you know. Anyway,
I know what you're talking about.
I also remember, like, being really weird about, like, video games and stuff, because I was a weird little kid. I think just about everyone is a weird little kid. But, like, I played Minecraft, and I would just go into, like, a super flat world, creative, and I would just get, potions of, like, damage, you know?
Yeah.
And I just, like, throw them on the villagers.
I remember at one point we got so bored I learned redstone and kind of taught you a little bit of it at the same time. We made cow farms and killed them endlessly.
Oh my god, yeah, that was actually kind of fun when we did that.
I
I
mean,
remember one of the worlds. I remember one of the worlds. Okay, here's another stupid thing I did when we played on Minecraft on the 360. Whenever I would play, or if someone else was playing with me, either, I'd shut off okay, I'd save and exit the world, but before it could finish saving,
yeah, you
I
would
would
turn
shut
off the
off the
Xbox.
Xbox. I did that for so long, and then I'd come back the next day or whenever the next time I'm playing is, and I'd be like, "What happened to the world? I saved and exited."
But
Stupidest little kid ever.
yeah, when it literally says, "Do not turn your console off during the
Yeah, it
save."
literally says that, and I still did it, and I was like, "Yeah," because I don't care, bro. I was like, "Nah, I'm just fine."
I mean, okay, here's the difference between me and you for that factor. I'm dyslexic, and somehow I got away with it.
Mm.
All right, so this.
Okay. Anyway, so
Oh, I found a
anyway,
mine shaft.
mine. Wow. So like, what's your
I think
opinion on
vanity already
probable?
went out the window.
I think, well, we're doing vanity a bit different than usual. I think the plan is grind to get diamonds, then go find a village, then do vanity.
Um,
Grind until we've got like a ton of diamonds.
all right.
You know,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that's what we should do. But I was gonna ask, what's your opinion on the whole? I guess it's really not that new anymore, but the way that the caves are now, the big caves.
I don't like it.
And here's the thing I want to point out. I don't hate it, but I
I
don't like it.
I
I would
don't
like
like
it
it for
a
this simple
lot
reason.
more. Okay, go ahead.
It gets rid of the challenge of the game
Not only does it do that, but
because everything's easier to obtain. Diamond is so easy to get now.
I absolutely hate Deep Slate with a burning passion. I mean, my least favorite thing on Earth is Deep Slate. Like, if Deep Slate didn't exist and everything was still the old stone, I wouldn't even care that we had these big caves. Oh, look, there's an opening right there if we need to get out.
I know.
I thought it can look like way down there, but also to the surface. Pretty cool.
Well, it's funny how I am now exploring a mine shaft this soon. Oh, more diamond.
How many diamonds do you have?
Yeah, so that's why I was saying vanity went out the window. I'm already on 13.
Damn. Alright. Damn, brother. Sheesh.
Oh
I'm
god.
just now finding my first one, and I need to, like, I need to, like, scale the side of a cave to get it, so.
Seems about right.
I think it's just a one vein. Watch me get up here. If we were playing modded Minecraft, I'd get up here and it'd be like bright yellow or bright blue block that looks like diamond just here to trick you.
Well, here's the thing for me. This is
Oh,
definitely
look, 1 diamond.
this is an indefinite change for me because what's it called? RL craft mining is one of the most useless things.
Yeah.
Because if you were to go mining, there are mobs that can quite literally spawn from breaking stone.
That sounds fun.
It's terrible.
Yup. That sounds terrible. I don't really play modded Minecraft. You already know that, though.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just really don't enjoy it all that much. Definitely not as much as you do.
Well, I enjoy it because it's a little bit of a change and adds another level of, like, playability to it. That's how I see it.
Oh. I'm low.
That's nothing.
Drop in the hole, drop in the hole, drop in the hole. Run, 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 run. Oh, that's such a good getaway plan.
Oh, that was a
I'm
useless
literally a
minecart
genius.
chest.
Oh, I can just. I was about to try and like make it to that one all the way over there.
Like,
I don't even have to.
I can even see how, like, you don't like modded Minecraft as much as I do when we literally made a sky block mod. Like, we played a modded sky block, and we have all this progress, but earlier when I asked you if you wanted to play it, you were like, nah.
Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. I don't know why. I'm really not all that interested in it. And I know a long time ago I really wanted to play modded Minecraft when we still had the 360. like Lucky
But the
Blocks,
thing,
stuff like that, popular MMOs.
yeah.
That's something we should talk about. Old YouTube channels, man.
Honestly, yeah, that'd be a good one to address here.
What's your favorite old Minecraft YouTuber, man?
Honestly,
Yeah.
this one's a little bit of a question itself, but I mean, well, it's not even a question. I mean, a lot of people like this guy growing up, Stampy.
100% agree. Loved Stampy when I was a kid. Loved everything he did, to be
I
honest.
mean, now like growing up, we all realize how obnoxious he is, but like he practically raised a generation of like kids on his shoulder and
I
played
mean, he's
Minecraft for.
he's kind of annoying a little bit, but I'm still like, I don't watch his new stuff at all, ever.
I
But
actually did go back to rewatch some of the older stuff not too long ago.
yeah, it was every time I start like a Minecraft playthrough or start actually playing survival Minecraft again and like start a new world, I'll start watching his series with Squid, where
The
it's like
quest
the
to kill the
quest to
Ender
kill
Dragon.
the Ender Dragon. Yeah. But the thing is, I never even make it past like when he's building their houses out of like that it look like them. I don't
Oh,
know why, but I always just like lose interest around there. Sometimes I'll watch a bit farther than that, but
how did I
I don't
not
know.
die?
I like the part where they actually are doing stuff instead of just like having everything they need, you know? And just it's kind of cool, but at that point, it's basically just like a Stampy's Lovely World but with Squid.
Yeah.
When they started building a bunch of stuff.
Well, let's address this. How do you feel? Well, I mean, well, we don't watch the newer stuff.
Yeah,
Me and you
but
both.
now that it's over,
Stampy is gonna end the Lovely World series. How do you feel about
and
it?
you know what? I think that's fine. I think it's time. How many episodes it has? 800 something? 900
Good
something?
question. Off the top of my head, I can't think of it.
I can pull it up. Jamie, can you pull that up? We're not on the Joe Rogan Experience. Anyway, let me pull it up. Let's take a look-see. Stampy. Another thing is I always got his name wrong. I don't know why. I always think of him as Stampy Longnose. Is it
Well,
Stampy Longnose or is it Longhead? It's Longhead.
it's long head now. I remember. I swear I remember it being a long nose.
Same. Oh,
That's his
apparently he has
gamer
a new
tag.
thing. Yeah, apparently he has a new thing. He's playing Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh.
Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, and he's at like episode 44 of it. Now, let's just address another thing real quick here. His most recent video that he posted 17 hours ago, he's on episode 46 of Tears of the Kingdom. It has 9.1 thousand views. 9.1 thousand.
God.
And if you look at all of his recent stuff, the one that has the most views on it is his Lovely World episode. And you want to know how many that one has to have the most out of all the recent ones?
What?
39,000, and that's the most out of like any of the recent ones until the next one of Stampy's Lovely World.
That's
By the
actually
way,
disappointing.
it really is, and he's gonna end it, and that just sucks. But he's on episode 808. That was his last episode,
Okay.
which is a lot of episodes.
Oh yeah, that definitely is.
But I definitely think it's time for it to end. Which, I mean, I can see why he's not ending it now that I look at it. It's basically his only way that he's getting views right now.
Yeah.
But I don't think he really needs the views anymore, man. I mean, he's set. He's got so many popular videos. I don't think actually getting them is a big deal. Like, 61, most popular, 61 million, 51 million, 47 million, 37, a bunch in the 30s and, like, upper 20s. And then there's just a ton of them in, like, the 10s area. Like, actually just a ton around 10.
Yeah.
He's definitely got... I mean, he doesn't actually have to worry about anything in his life anymore. I mean, at all. So I think at this point, he's just making the videos because he enjoys making them, which is good.
Yeah.
Because that's what I think a lot of creators
But
at that point in their, like, careers should be doing.
I can mention one YouTuber I used to watch, but fame got to his head, and as soon as he started to lose viewership, he lost most hope. Bayesian Canadian.
I did used to like him quite a bit, and
Fame
the
got
thing
to
is,
his head. Fame got
it
to his
did.
head.
There was another one I watched just some of his videos of. Wolfie.
I've
You know Wolfie? Never heard of him?
Wolfie. No.
I think that's just what it is. It might be something else though. I also liked you know the guy that does like 100 layers of duct tape wall and then he does a bunch of crap to break it?
Doesn't
Dustin.
ring.
I think it's Dustin.
Oh, that guy. Oh, okay, yeah.
Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy Dustin. At the beginning of every single one. But like, I used to watch that stuff a bit, but I wasn't really that into that stuff.
I like
But
the
like right
fact how
now,
you got food for both of us, and I have not ran into you.
so I've got some bad news about the food that I got for both of us.
Oh, I've been living off of rotten flesh.
It no more exists, and I just took a bunch of damage from a creeper.
Rotten flesh is a really good source right now. So, Bayesian Canadian, did he have good content? Yes. But fame rose to his head and
He did.
greed overtook him, I want to say.
Yeah.
After, I want to say maybe, what was his channel's lifespan? What, like 5, 6 years before it
Probably
started
like
to lose?
6 or 7, I would say. Oh, I found the mine shaft that I think you've been talking about.
Maybe.
It is just so easy to loot here. Like, I can just run past all this iron because I don't even need it at this point.
But,
So I can definitely get what you're saying about it being easy, like too easy.
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, go ahead. Bayesian Canadian.
So, I get like people have a part they strive for and they want to rise to the top, but some people don't make it. And in this
Or they
way,
get to the top.
and they have a major fall off, like Sky.
I never watched Sky, never wanted to watch Sky, was never even, like, interested or knew anything about any of his stuff. I just didn't care for Sky.
Well, you heard about the whole Sky like situation, right?
I know a bit about it.
Okay.
Something to do with this kid, right?
Yep. A little
Yeah.
bit to do with it. So it's definitely not a good situation for him either, because right now the last thing I heard about it, I'm pretty sure was I'm trying to remember exactly what it was with the situation. It got really ugly for him. That's the last
Yeah.
thing I really remember. I think it was some across the lines of suicide or something like that. Almost got involved,
Damn.
and all
Like,
because
I don't hate any
his
creator
ex
enough.
would not let him see his kid.
Yeah. Like, I would never wish that upon, like, anyone, no matter how much I hated them, to be honest, bro. I mean, that's just, like...
Like, it's one thing to do something bad, but it's another thing to like strip a person away from something he believes in or he wants to be a part of.
I mean,
Like,
you should... I mean, honestly, unless he's actually being, like, a bad dad or actually, like, abusing the kid or something,
well, I'm
you should
not
be
too well
grateful.
versed in the whole
I'm not
situation.
either. Me either. So I don't know if he was doing that, and that's why he doesn't get to see his kid, but whatever happens, if he is actually being a good father when he's seeing the kid, not doing anything bad with them, obviously, hopefully, but you should be grateful that he wants to be in the kid's life, because there are a lot of people out there who would just not want to be involved in it.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I'm just saying this, I don't know if this really applies to Sky's situation, because like you mentioned, I don't know shit about it, really. Just got no
I
clue.
don't remember much about it either.
But I'm just saying, in general, if you're a woman out there and you've got a kid and your dad and his dad, the kid's dad, wants to be involved in the kid's life, be grateful. If he didn't do anything bad, let him be involved. There's no reason not to. There
There's
really
no
isn't.
reason to really strip a wanting father, like somebody who's willing to be a part of this person's life. There's no reason to strip him of that ability, of his duties, of being able to
You
do
should.
that.
I mean, honestly, it's a
Like,
good
yeah,
thing. It really is
it's
a
a
good
good
thing.
thing that like he wants to be part, and I get like some situations are like, oh, but he did this, and there's a
That's
whole
fine.
list of bad stuff.
If there's actually bad stuff that he did and there's a reason you don't want the kid to see him, that's great. Good thing that he's not seeing that kid because who God Lord
God
knows what
knows
he'd do to
what
this
he's
kid.
about to do.
But if he hasn't done anything bad and he just wants to be a part of the kid's life, be grateful, let him be a part of the kid's life. There's no reason not to.
Yeah.
Done. Period. On God.
What else could we talk about? Okay, so
Well, popular MMOs, opinion on him. Downfall, broke up with Jen, did a bunch of videos with like his new girlfriend that no one likes.
and
They
then
broke up.
and then
He's
she
still,
gave false accusations of Pat beating her.
yeah, shit like that.
That's
I
the
haven't
problem
looked at
with
his channel in a long
popularity.
time.
That's the
It
problem with
really is. A lot
popularity.
of people are out for you, and you know,
Yeah, it doesn't put a good look on in the world.
it really doesn't. It just doesn't. But the thing with popular MMOs is he still made videos with Jen after they got divorced, and that's just kind of sad, you know.
It's sad,
I
and it must have felt weird for him because like he's not with that person anymore.
and he, yeah, exactly. And then they still were recording videos before they like actually told everyone about that, and that must have been really weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's the whole situation. I don't know much about it. I just know, they broke up a long ass time ago. But I know before that, their videos were, I mean, amazing. I loved his videos. Lucky
I
Block
feel like
videos.
this is a YouTuber I forgot about until I thought thoroughly into conversation. Dan
Mhm.
TDM. I have
He
I
didn't
have
stop, but he slowed down posting a lot because he's got a kid and another kid on the way, I believe.
Yep. So somebody rode the diamond micro twice.
Oh my god, man. All right. Well, I think that's a good no. Here we go. Dan TDM's last post. 3 weeks, 1 month, 1 month, 2 month, 2 month, 2 month, 2 month. It looks like his plan was to post like once a week, but like
It got a little
he's actually
inconsistent.
he's actually got a life now. 4 months ago he was like retiring from YouTube question mark, and I didn't actually watch that, but he says I'm a dad again, taking a break. 3 months later started posting stuff again, so now he's got 2 kids. PewDiePie, did PewDiePie quit?
I think
No, he
PewDiePie
didn't.
has a new series.
He's just doing new stuff, different stuff.
Yeah.
He's still posting though. I know
So
someone, Tifu. Tifu retired, but
yeah, I
actually
saw
stopped for
that two
now.
weeks ago. I saw that 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
I mean, it's great he wants to move on it with his life, and gaming isn't exactly what he wants to pursue.
I feel like if that's something that like you're facing, like I don't want to do this as a career anymore, good for you. If you
Well,
like just stop,
the thing
good for you.
is, fame is one thing, but popularity and diversion in the world is something that most people don't really want to suffer from because it's like he could it got to the point where he really couldn't go out in public without being recognized.
And you know what? I was listening to a podcast the other day of with like Mr. Beast on it, and he was talking about how he'll be out at the store or somewhere, and someone would be like, "Hey, Mr. Beast, can I get a picture with you?" Right? Because he's
Yeah.
got like 400 million subscribers and followers over every single platform he has on every single different social media thing.
Yeah.
And he says he takes one picture with someone, and then everyone else, even if they don't know what he actually does, like makes videos or anything, they're like, "Oh, that's Mr. Beast." And he talked about this. He was like, "It's a whole different level of popularity and fame when people don't even know what you actually do, but they just know you. Like they know who you are. They don't know what you do." And he was just talking about how weird that is to be like, taking pictures with people who don't even know what he actually does. They just know that he's Mr. Beast.
Yeah. So the problem I see that most people face, it's like, yeah, I get like you want to be popular, but there is a big diversion of like fame and fortune in the midst of like the
And the other
future of
thing
your
is,
career.
just a couple minutes ago, I was thinking, people recognizing you, getting stopped in public, all that stuff is kind of part of the reason why I wouldn't want to be famous or popular. But then again, I would still want to be famous and popular, right? That's what a
Like,
lot of people like say. They're like, it can get annoying, but obviously I'm appreciative and I love that this is what I get to do with my life and stuff like that, you know? Which I
Yeah.
definitely think is true to a certain extent at least.
Well, you.
So,
So for
you know.
me, I mean, I want to do what I enjoy most. I want to follow career path that I've already chosen. I want to do all this. I mean, gaming is one thing. Don't get me wrong. It would be a great career for me because I'm not bad at gaming. You're not that bad either. You're actually probably on par with a lot of other good people out there. Me and you are
Yeah.
probably about the same level, but you might be a bit more advanced than me, to be honest.
Probably. It definitely depends on the game, but you know.
When it comes to first person shooters, I'd probably have you beat.
Yeah.
But if it's like racing and all that, you definitely have me beat by a long shot.
Yeah.
Diversity among communities is another thing that needs to be addressed here. I get like some people hate different communities for like certain things. Like, let's talk about how in the automotive like world, people
Which,
hate
by the way,
spider trucks.
everybody, just want to point out, we've been talking about video games this whole time. This whole podcast is video games, mostly cars, anything to do with video games or cars. So we have not thought of a name yet. If you just
And
want to
yeah,
touch base on that real quick, we don't have a name.
what do you?
We
Yeah,
don't think
I want
ever. No
input.
one,
I
no
want
one's gonna
input.
watch this, but we want input. We want to know what you guys think. Good name for video games and cars. Doubt anyone's gonna watch this, and if they do, they're not gonna watch the whole thing. They're not gonna comment.
Or if
But
anybody
might as
does
well
end
say
up
it.
stumbling across this, share this to your buddy. If you
If
made it
you've
this
watched
far,
this far, exactly.
if you made it this
Which we
far,
doubt,
and
but if you
you'll get a
did, thank
million
you.
years of good luck, and the
Exactly.
mayor won't
Oh my
break on you
god.
when you look in there anymore.
We appreciate you.
Yep, yep.
That's about all
So,
we have to say on that topic. But go back to what you were talking about, automotive.
so we all know how like Ford, Chevy, Dodge, they all have their competition of how their community is kind of divided amongst each other. Chevy having two vehicles, like two sports car vehicles, practically fighting each other over
And
which
I
one's
just want
better.
to touch base real quick on Chevrolet. Their two sports cars. We've got the Corvette and the Camaro.
But
But at
the
this point,
Camaro is getting discontinued.
true.
Did you
However,
hear? Did you hear what the collection name's gonna be?
I think you said it to me. It's like Jaguar or Panther.
It's the Panther. And
Panther.
for those who don't know, the Panther was the original name of the Camaro.
But what I did also want to point out real quick was the Camaro has been discontinued before and then brought back.
Well, it went on hiatus. There's a difference between discontinuation and hiatus.
They're probably going to bring it back. But the other thing I wanted to touch base on was
The
the most
Corvette.
recent Corvette, the C8.
The E-Ray
Personally,
especially. I'm going to definitely put my
personally,
input in on that. And a lot of Corvette guys can even agree with this. The E-Ray is not a Corvette.
the C8 Corvette in general is not a Corvette.
It's
And I
a
want to touch
off-brand
base on
Ferrari.
want to also I wouldn't say that, but I would also want to touch base on the whole Mustang Mach-E situation. Personally, I don't hate electric cars. He does.
I hate them with a
I
passion.
don't care at all. I don't mind him. Especially the fact that they made a Mach-E performance that does like 0 to 60 in like 3.2 seconds, which is pretty cool. That's the whole
That's a whole second
appeal.
faster than my Camaro.
That's the whole
Oh,
appeal of, yeah, we were both over here for food. That's the whole appeal of the electric car is fast acceleration. That's the whole point. I don't mind the Mustang Mach-E. I think it looks stupid, but in performance-wise, it's fine, right? Not a Mustang. Don't call that a Mustang. I'm sorry, not a
yeah.
Mustang. C8
There.
Corvette, I don't mind the car. I really don't.
Just how
I
there's
like,
okay. So you, on the topic of like crossovers here, another crossover to talk about, the Mitsubishi Eclipse.
we'll get to that in a second.
Yep.
But the main thing I wanted to say was Mustang Mach-E. I don't mind the car. It looks kind of stupid. Performance-wise, it's great. Not a Mustang. C8 Corvette. I like the look of it. I like the performance of it. It's cheap, affordable for a supercar, basically, or a supercar-like performance. But it's not a Corvette. That's not a
Exactly.
Corvette.
It's not.
Corvette is a front-engine V8 rear-wheel drive.
Yep.
It's like none of those. Is it rear wheel drive or is it all wheel? I think
Rear
it's
wheel.
all wheel.
The
Is it rear wheel?
I think the E-Ray
E-Ray is
is
four
all
wheel
wheel.
or all wheel. Sorry.
I'm going out
Now,
to the
personally,
shipwreck.
I also don't mind the E-Ray, but it's not a Corvette.
It's practically just a hybrid Corvette. Like,
And what
yes,
I hope
it
that
could
you can
be.
accept, though,
It's like the P1. It's like the P1 though. You can
what I
tune in to it being electric, or you could just have it be a hybrid.
the other
And
thing I wanted to touch base on real quick here, though,
yep.
what's your opinions on supercar electric cars like the Rimac Concept 2 or the Rimac Concept 1?
Okay. Those I
I feel
don't
like
mind
those
in a
you have
way.
to appreciate those just
You
because of
have
the sheer speed and acceleration of them. It's
well
just mind-boggling.
that and the fact how Rimac formed off of practically nothing. And then they
That's
come out
true.
with this vehicle, the Rimac
And it's just
Navara,
it's crazy.
and it's got insane performance stats. It's actually highly rated, like it's a highly rated supercar. Um, older
And
versus
then
newer supercars is another thing
and then
here.
someone owns one of the Rimacs and they're like, "You know what, Hammonds? You're a trustable guy. I'll give it to you. You can drive it. Just don't crash it."
And
And
then
Hammond goes, "Whatever."
somehow he puts water in the gas tank.
It's a fucking
I
electric
know,
car.
that's the joke.
Somehow, this guy flips the car after finishing the race. Not during, after finishing and winning, by the way. Right? I think he won. He definitely had to have.
I think he
I think he did too.
what?
If you guys don't know what we're referencing, it's the Grand Tour.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so this guy takes this car that's a loaner from an actual owner who paid millions of dollars for it, and he flipped it after the race. It was a hill climb. He was still accelerating after the finish line, and it was a curve, and he flipped it like 4 times. It caught on fire, and what was happening was it kept bursting into flames over the next like 4 days, because what would happen is one battery cell would catch on fire, and then it would spread to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. So it just kept bursting into flames and then dying down and then bursting. But he had to get helicoptered out of there. It was a whole thing.
Do you want to go look for a
But
village?
then, yeah, definitely.
Come
Because
back.
I've
Come
got
back to
no
the
spoiler space. I
beach.
am, yeah. And
So
then Rimac tells this guy who loaned his car to Hammond, "Yeah, buddy, you're shit out of luck. We can't replace that for you. That's not our problem."
because there's
And
only a
he's like,
limited amount of
"Well,
units they made.
yeah, they only made 5 of those,
Mm-hmm.
and he had one of them."
Just like the
And then
lake in
Hammond crashed it.
Hypersport. Just like the lake in Hypersport. I'm
I
on the
don't
right,
like the
to the right.
Lycan.
Yeah, I'm in the
Not a
water.
big Lycan fan.
I'm not either, but I like the body style. It's kind of unique, but not
It's
quite.
unique but not good.
Yeah. The only thing that
Oh, are
does
we are
annoy
we
me.
going by boat to try and
Yeah,
find a
yeah,
village?
we're going to a different place. Like I get what is there 8 different lichens out there, like
I don't know.
hypersports.
Let me look it up because now I just get to sit in the boat.
Because I'm pretty sure if I remember properly, every one of them have a different color, and it's red, blue, green, silver, yellow, and
There are 7 units of the Lycan.
7. Okay. What are
Hold
the
on.
colors?
Are all Lycans Hyper Sports different colors? How many? There are 7. I already knew that. Um.
Smithing template.
Let me see. W Motors. Well, okay, hold on. We gotta talk about something because this is boring as hell.
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to figure stuff
Yeah.
out.
Oh nope. Hold on. Are they the super hypersports? Hypersports. I got it. Wait, no. What the fuck is it called? Lycan
Lycan
Supersport. Hypersport.
Hyper. Yeah.
Hypersport. Can you guess the colors of all 7? Okay. Red, black, light silver, dark silver, white, blue, and
Green.
Abu Dhabi Police Edition.
I swore there was a green one.
Wrong.
Okay. I mean, I'm not even mad that I'm wrong on that one. I almost thought. Okay, do you want to get out of the boat real quick?
Why?
Because I can't get back
Oh,
in.
am I in the driver's seat?
Yeah.
My bad.
So, just like that, let's think about another car that's almost like that.
Like it's super rare.
Yes. The F1 GTR. Or the F1, I'm trying to remember what it's actually, the name of it is.
Well, we could also talk about, the Lamborghini Veneno.
Viano.
Yeah, I don't care.
Veneno, something
Pagani
like that.
Huayra, Pagani Zonda, any
Okay.
Pagani.
Change
Oh,
my
the Ferrari
mind.
250 GTO, especially the California.
So, change my mind on the subject.
And
Pagani is definitely more luxury than performance.
disagree.
I mean,
They
from
they
what
are
I've seen,
beautifully crafted cars.
and I don't disagree on that part. That part's actually truthful because the cars look outstanding as they sit. I feel like they don't perform up to how they should.
You know, now that I'm looking at something, I can agree with that. As I mentioned previously, the Mustang Mach-E 0 to 60 is 3.2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
The Pagani Huayra 0 to 60 happens to also be 3.2 seconds. However, that's an unfair comparison because one's electric and one's, an engine. But I think it's still more performance than it is luxury. I think. Okay, hold on. It's an even balance. How's that? We'll agree there. How's that?
Okay.
Even balance. It's as much luxury as it is performance.
And that's agreeable.
That's agreeable. But it is really luxurious. I mean, they're beautifully crafted cars.
And I don't disagree. I don't.
I know.
Another thing about others cars out there you might want to get in.
Oh yeah, good point. Good point. I was just
Ferrari.
standing there watching you. Ferrari.
This is going to be a shot that some people could say is an L take, or it could be a W take. Ferrari has been a disappointment in performance factoring lately.
That's fair. And the thing is, though, I feel like a lot of people kind of have this view of, like, Ferraris. I think I definitely agree with this take, and it's that Ferraris are more, like, elegant for more, like, elegant rich people, and Lamborghinis are more just raw power. They're
Lam-
still luxurious because you're still spending $300,000 on a
yeah,
Aventador or 200 on a Huracan, but they're still, like, nice, but they're more performance oriented than the
because
Ferrari.
here's the thing. It's not every day you see somebody say, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna just go and slap a like twin turbo kit on my FXXK,"
Or
or
well, or my 458
yeah,
is more reasonable.
I
If we
know
go, around the Huracan price range, we've got more like the 458, the
the
488, the
Gallardo,
Italia,
the
Gallardos. That's actually a good point. A lot of people buy that as like their first,
Lamborghini. I
supercar,
just came
Lamborghini,
across one
anything.
for 85,000 on Marketplace.
Now, I mean, that sounds like a steal to me.
Manual.
Let me ask you opinion. Gated?
Yep,
Damn. Conversion kit or actually from the factory like that?
from factory.
Miles?
If I remember, it was like 42,000.
Damn, that's a steal. Let me ask your opinion on a car real quick.
Yep.
I don't know what your opinion's gonna be. I think I've talked to you about it before, definitely, but I don't remember exactly what you said. Nissan Z, new ones.
I hate it.
You hate
They've
it?
ruined it. They've ruined the Z's legacy.
How?
And here's why. So the Z is okay. So when we think of the Z, we either think of the 240Z, the 350Z, 370Z, somewhere in that area.
Personally, I'm a guy that thinks of the 300Z.
Or the 300ZX. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I forgot about that for a second. I'm sorry about that.
No, that's good. It's my brother's first car. Just a
Um,
little FYI to everyone out there.
but the thing about like how the Newsy is from factory, I understand it's like, oh yeah, it's not as loud, it's not as good sounding as others,
Okay.
but still, it's like it kind of looks underwhelming of a vehicle. And I mean, after seeing
Have you
like
looked?
countless
Have you
people buy one, I mean, let me look at this. Stradman.
opinion on the specs? Okay, I don't care about Stratman.
I know. I'm just comparing like people who have bought the Newsy.
How much do you know how much horsepower it makes?
No. Do you want to pull that real quick? I'm actually
I know
looking.
what it is off my head, straight up.
Okay, go ahead. Isn't it?
400.
I was about to say it's around 400 area. Didn't
Well,
want to take.
here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
You buy one from the factory. If you're buying from the factory, you're buying a Nissan Z. It makes some power. I'm assuming either of us could put an aftermarket exhaust on it. That's why I personally don't care about the whole exhaust is quiet issue. Either of us could put
Well,
a
it sounds
aftermarket
quiet
exhaust
and it sounds terrible too.
when you have the stock exhaust on.
Yes.
Now, did you hear about the Nismo version that they might be releasing?
N-
They
I
have performance ones, but the Nismo one that they're making is going to come from the factory with an actually good exhaust. Now, the other rumor I heard about the Nismo that I'm not sure if it's true or not is that they're not going to make any of them in manual. And if that's true,
that's
then
gonna
that
be it.
sucks.
That's
If
actually
that's
gonna be.
true.
Speaking on the topic of Nissan, the biggest disappointment is the reveal of the GTR
I don't care
R36.
about. I haven't seen anything about the R36.
So the joke is Nissan releases a new GTR, right?
Oh wow, that looks pretty good.
The R36 is just a facelift and a slightly more slim version of the
That can be the
R35.
joke, but as long as it's the same speed or faster, then who cares?
I don't remember
3.8 liter
specs.
twin turbocharged V6, as before the power figures haven't changed either. So it's the same car with the same internals, but new, and it looks a bit different. All right, yeah, that is pretty stupid.
Oh,
Who
and
cares though?
here's the messed up part, right?
Hmm.
So Nissan, you know how like they stopped production of the 300 or 370Z and the GTR both at the same time?
Yeah,
They brought the R35 back into production a month later.
yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of the 370 or 350Zs.
I don't like them either.
Cool. I'm glad we
Especially
agree on that.
especially the 350Z soft top convertible. I hate them with a passion. Like I get
Personally, I'm the type of guy that likes convertibles usually more than coupes,
I
but I
mean
definitely agree it's not a good look on
it
the 350.
like okay, so let's say this for instance. I mean, I get this is a whole different brand. Your brother's Corvette.
Yeah.
At first, like when you take a quick glance at it, it kind of looks like you're in a fishbowl for a convertible.
Yeah.
But it doesn't actually pan out to be as bad as what it really would be.
And in my opinion, it looks better than the hardtop in some cases.
Yeah, in some cases,
Some cases for the C5, it can look better. By the way, just a little time update here for you. We're at 58 minutes.
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
All right. Anyway, his Corvette is dope.
So,
I gotta get that thing fixed. Gotta change the oil sensor, see if that
and
does it, get the tire. Anyway,
okay, so I am actually happy because the Camaro, the soft top actually doesn't look half bad on it. It actually adds on to the look of it. And
yeah.
I've gotten mixed things, like people going like, "Oh, it's not a bad look for it. Actually, it could have been better if they made it a little bit more boxy." I I
I
don't,
disagree.
yeah, I
I'm
don't see
I'm
the
not a
boxy look.
I'm not a big car looking like a box or a brick guy.
Okay,
I like
I
nice
will admit.
curves. The Camaro is already a bit like a brick, so I can't see how someone would want it to be more like one.
Well, yes, but no. Like, yes, the thing is bulky as it is, but like,
It's also really heavy for a sports car.
Yeah, but okay. So
We're gonna finish this chat, and then we're gonna end the episode. So let's just stay here.
okay.
Just saying. Then we'll venture on.
Okay,
But
so let me look
go
at
ahead.
this. 2011.
I just wanted to bring this up though. The Nissan Z. I love it. I think it looks great. It's from what I understand is from the factory it makes 400 horsepower, but it's not designed to be like that track car. It's meant to be a fun, like enjoyable to drive car that makes a lot of power.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, I like it. I like that it's still you can still get one in a 6-speed manual. I think
Yes.
the interior is really nice, and I think it looks good, like I mentioned. And it's already come from the factory with a twin turboed V6. The only issue that I really personally have with it is the exhaust system. But as I mentioned before, that's a couple $1,000s to get a really good one.
But
I might as well.
the problem is with that is many people would hate to like agree with that because older people if they bought the Z. So you know how some older people buy like newer luxury cars and all that, like
Before they
Rolls
die,
Royce.
yeah.
Yes, to get the most out of it. They honestly, let me actually pull this. They don't modify. They keep their stuff stock.
And that's fine. Because they don't need a car to be loud. If you're old, you're probably complaining. Like those
True.
goddamn people in my neighborhood, well, old neighborhood. So I'm rolling past today, loud as hell in a disgusting ass RX-8. And the
Yeah.
thing is, how the hell did those country redneck boys grow up to have a rotary?
Okay.
Ugh.
So this is another thing I don't understand.
Okay.
Mazda, the Mazda community. I get you have the RX-7. I get you have. I can't even think of the name of it on the top of my head. That one legendary track car that was a
Oh, I don't know
rotary.
either.
The one
I don't
that
care.
broke records, which was
I
insanely
couldn't care less.
fast, that was bypassed and
I don't even
let on.
care. The only
But
the only Mazda I like is the Miata. And you know what? I don't care. Hate me for it. I love the Miata, man. It's great.
I'm
It's
not
a
gonna
nice little
talk
car.
trash about it. I'm not gonna talk trash about the Miata. I'm just
And
saying
the thing
the
that I
Mazda
used to like about the
community.
Miatas,
Hold on,
though.
the Mazda community in a
But like what
whole
I was gonna.
is a questionable bunch
They
because
are, yeah.
it's either oh it's got to be a rotary, oh it's got to be this, it's got to be that, is that an LS, is that this, that, the other. They try making excuses and building up back way, like they try cutting corners with power and they try to flex, but they also backfire in doing it, and doing so by taking parts from other vehicles. So let's say either they coyote swap, they LS swap, they do a demon swap. I have seen some things. A lot of Mazda owners out there. I mean, some of them they keep the rotary out of the RX-7. The RX-8 community, I need to address this. Why are you guys just questionable? You guys make the dumbest moves ever. Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get turbo. I'm gonna fly this. I'm gonna make sure to do this. I'm gonna do a little stunt. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna record a video of me set my own car on fire for views, and then saying, "Oh, somebody burned my car down last night."
Oh,
That's
shit.
fast.
My God. Anyway, the dude in my old neighborhood, he's got a stanced RX-8. Don't give a fuck, bro. Your car's disgusting. Get that loud
It's
ass
rice.
exhaust off there.
It's rice.
It's rice to hell. Get it out of here. Don't want it. Dog shit.
The
Moving on to the next
Mustang in
car.
that group is rice too.
I haven't even seen the Mustang in that group. I've just
Oh,
seen. Oh, and just today I saw the Golf.
oh God, they're all riced.
They're all riced. Even the old like Ranger Ford truck that they have,
Yeah,
riced.
yeah.
And who would have thought? And I'm telling you guys, redneck ass kids, fucking redneck. My pawpaw just got out of jail for beating his wife. I mean, straight redneck. Okay, grows up to have racer ass cars.
That
Who the
and
fuck would have thought?
Well, here's another thing I want to know. So, I get people have their opinions on like either being from, well, what's the term for American like made? Like you have
So
JD.
far,
No, no, no. I'm saying like JDM. It,
American,
no, it starts with a C.
English,
It starts with the C. It starts with the C.
uh, collarbone.
No, no.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
uh, we'll just ignore
Communist.
it. Okay, no, that's German. Like you have EU, like you have Euro, you have JDM, then you have American.
Yeah.
I get we all have our differences in what we believe in, but I feel like some people respect certain brands too much that they can't even back up. Like, so let's say there's a brand out there with a certain vehicle that is negative, like, they're not good at all. Like,
Yeah,
reliability
they suck.
wise, they are
They're
not good for
garbage.
performance.
Yeah.
They will try everything in their power to say, oh, they're not that bad. They're actually such a
Yeah.
good brand that I could get around with it. Volkswagen. But
Oh
honestly,
god.
you have to think to yourself when you're buying a vehicle. So, you buy your first car, it's not expected to be the best thing. It's supposed to be like your beater, your
On a budget.
daily. Yeah.
Yeah. But it will last you a long time, hopefully, because it's your first car. A lot of people buying first cars and aren't car people want it to last, a long time. And
Yeah.
personally, I disagree with that.
So, I technically have two. I've been,
Two what? Two cars?
yes,
Wrong.
technically.
Fake.
No,
Fake news.
no, no, no.
No, okay.
Don't
Yeah,
even,
go ahead. Go ahead.
don't even try.
Not.
But I'm not like centerizing myself beyond like two brands specifically. Like, yeah, Toyota's reliable. Everybody or most people can agree with that. Most
Toyotas
people.
are the second most reliable cars out there. I mean, no
What's the
debate.
first? What's the first?
Honda.
That I want to debate on because I mean it depends on the Honda itself.
Honda Civics. Honda
Okay,
Accords. Those two most reliable cars ever made.
but
Number
hold
three,
on,
Toyota Corolla. Number four, Toyota Camry. Done. End of conversation.
hold on,
Those
hold on,
four are the top. You can't even argue with that.
hold on.
Those four, nothing can be said. You can't even say another word.
But if
That's
you
all
were
we
to
have to
do
say on
an
this
endurance
conversation.
test between a Honda and a Toyota, which one do you think
Honda
would have?
wins every time. No problem.
Nope, nope.
Look, here's what I'm saying, okay? Those four cars, Toyota Camry, Corolla, and Honda Civic and Accord, those four are the most four reliable cars on the road right now, and they're safe, which is something some idiots care about.
Well, 12-year-old JDM fanboys with their Supra wannabes, their beliefs in the Supra being superior, saying no. You just pissed off a whole community of 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think when it comes to like different types of so let's say okay, yeah, I mean you could say
No.
Honda's more reliable, but when it comes to the off-road aspect, what does the Honda have for off-road? The Ridgeline front-wheel drive truck that everybody hates. I mean, let's just get that off our chest. Everybody hates the Ridgeline. It
Yeah.
does. It's not a good truck. The Ford
Yeah, I know.
Maverick isn't a good truck either. It's also front-wheel
Don't like
drive.
that either. Or the Ford Ranger. New ones.
The new ones are terrible too. The Ford Lightnings, the new Ford Lightnings.
Like them.
Do you like the electric truck?
Yeah.
Body style wise, I will agree they do look good. I don't like electric.
Boom. 2023 Honda Ridgeline all-wheel drive. Done. That's just for 2023 though. In 2019 it was still front-wheel drive with
Yeah,
available all-wheel, but So basically, here's the thing, right?
yeah.
We've got 1 minute before we're at an hour 10. Actually, 25 seconds.
Yep.
So let's wrap this up. Toyota's got the Tacoma and the Tundra. They're great at off-roading.
And the Hilux. And the Hilux.
And the Hilux from a long time ago, indestructible. That's fair. That's probably actually the most reliable car of all time.
Yeah.
But you can't get those for anything under like 30,000 anymore.
Actually, you're wrong about that. I saw one local to me, 13,000. Right-hand drive, manual.
Buy it.
It was like 3 months ago, and it was like 13,000, 14. Sell the Camaro and buy it. We're gonna do the real durability test. Let's see how long two idiots can make it last.
Oh God. Well, it was nighttime when I was talking about it's time to wrap this up. Let's watch the sunrise. Well, and they'll call it an episode.
Yeah,
what do you say? First episode of the podcast. Even though we only touched on this base for like half a second, we need a name. The title of this podcast is We Need a Name. Not actually like the podcast name, but like the title of this episode is We Need a Name. Because we need a name.
Yeah.
So, if you made it this far in the video...
We should take our helmets off.
If you made it this far in the video, just comment what you think our name should be. I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
That's about it. And I mean, no one made it this far. But if you did, thank you. We appreciate you. And I think that's about all. Anything else you want to say?
Toyota's still better than Honda.
On that note, okay, well, yeah, in general, Toyota's better than Honda. But
we were going to stop this a long time ago.
You know, I think it's about time to stop this episode.
All right.
It was a good one, though. But it's kind of interesting because, you know, the people... Let's just explain something real quick. May seem like a Minecraft playthrough. Wrong. Podcast. Just you wait. One day, we'll have face cams, and it'll be all sophisticated and stuff. You're just going to have to bear with us for a couple years. And I think then we'll be good.
I mean, I could afford a face cam, but I'm not going to do it.
I'm probably not going to do it anytime soon either.
There's no point for me.
We'll see. Maybe eventually we do it. Maybe not. Calm down, buddy. Anyway, bear with us for a little while, and it'll get better. Better quality. But for now, I think that's about all I have to say.
Yep, and this is all going to be raw footage, so everything we've said...
We're not editing this podcast at all. What I was going to say is, eventually we'll play different games. It won't always be Minecraft.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
And maybe sometimes we'll have a guest on the podcast.
I think the best way of doing this, though, is doing it until either A, completion, or B, we get to a solid point where we could just take a break from it.
From the world?
No, from, like, the game that we're playing.
Oh, yeah.
So
in this case, from the Minecraft world.
So, like, let's say... Oh, we beat the Ender Dragon, but then we're going to do this, that, the other, make a whole bunch of other BS.
Yeah. So, that's completely fair. So, we'll play one game for quite a while, record some episodes, and then we'll switch over.
Yeah.
And maybe every once in a while, if we're playing a game that's not, like, you know, you build off of previous things, we'll have a co-host on. Like, in Minecraft, for example, we probably can't really have a co-host on, but if we're playing, like, you know, some other game that's just, you know, every time it's different... Yep. Maybe we get a co-host up in here. I think that's about it.
Actually, there's one last thing I want to address.
Address it.
So, 3 days ago, technically 4-ish, but 3 days ago marks a year since the passing of Technoblade.
And we just want to say rest in peace to Technoblade. My favorite Minecraft YouTuber of all time. Easily.
He has had the bio in his in his Discord using, like, in his description for maybe... Well, this man here has had it for, like, the past year.
I don't plan on changing it anytime soon.
Well, I mean, you should put a part in there saying how long ago it was and change it after every year.
I could put the date.
Yeah.
Just like the date of his passing, maybe.
Yeah.
But what I was actually going to say earlier was I had a world that I stopped playing on. Well, the reason I stopped playing on it is because I took everything I had to make a memorial for Technoblade at the highest mountain near my house.
Mm-hmm.
And I put all my valuables on it, everything I had on it. And then I was just like, I think that's all I need to do in this world. I think that marks the end.
Before I downgraded to Windows 10, I had a hardcore survival world that I don't have anymore. I had done absolutely everything in that world, and the last thing I ever did was make a memorial for Techno.
And you know, I think that's a great way to end off
Yep.
on, well, this episode and
And
also both of our Minecraft worlds.
yep. Well, the sun's all the
Well,
way up there. Oh, wow.
5 more minutes goes by.
And we really suck at this.
We really do suck at endings, huh?
All right.
I
Yeah.
think the best way is just to cut the recording.
I think the best way of doing this is, you know,
Alright, goodbye,
ah,
everybody.
yep,
Ending it now. See you in the next one,
yep,
hopefully.
yep.
Ended. Yours
Mine,
ended.
mine won't
Mine won't
end.
end.
Mine won't end.
End it.